Yeah, this is our Kids Corner segment. Dr. Martha Durham to our far left over there. Doc,
Hello.
we're talking today about the dangers of social media with kids.
And the internet in general, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right.
I think that's catching on the internet.
Oh, I think so, Jack.
Yes, and kids are getting on social media a lot younger than
Yes, they
you
are.
would think.
And on the internet in general. And one thing I want to start with is the stuff that you as parents can use to protect your family. So most phone companies have an app. Verizon has Smart Family. I use that one. And in that app, you can see everything your kids are doing. You can pause the internet, you can turn it off, you can block things, and I do that all the time on poor Bruce and Max's phones.
Yep.
So know what you have to help you protect your children.
Because you may think, oh, well, I'm monitoring and I'm watching it.
Yes.
There are things recently that we were learning
Yes.
about girls
Yes.
using Snapchat and forming these fight clubs.
Right. They DM each other, direct message each other, and parents aren't always aware of that. And they say things and do things that their parents wouldn't approve of, like the fight club that was at a middle school, and probably at every middle
kidding.
school, not
Yes.
just the one that we know about.
Well, I know bullying took on a new
Oh,
meaning
yeah.
with social media.
I've had a family who chose to leave Greenville because of the merciless bullying
kidding
that their
me?
daughter endured. And you do see people actually committing suicide through cyberbullying and
do.
things like that. So it's so important to know what your kids are
We've seen
doing.
back in the day when we were in middle school, because that's like, you know, kind of, I mean, I remember being made fun of.
Yep.
But I walked past it and you go home and then you didn't have to hear about it. You knew that next day after school you were going to get it again. But that was it. Nowadays it would be like I'd have had to walk past them. I'm
Yep.
sure when I got home and opened up a computer, if I had one, there would be more mean
Yes.
messages.
And it's constant. There are a lot of kids out there who aren't programmed enough. We talk about over programming, but there are some kids who have a lot of time on their hands. Most pornography is searched between 3 and 5, and I think South Carolina is one of the top places in the world for that kind of stuff. I just learned that at a training
Parents aren't
recently.
home. They
Three
get
to
home.
Parents
PM.
aren't home,
That's
and
when
you're
you get
not
home from school.
monitoring what your kids are doing. And if you think your kids are going to make the right decisions, you should not think that. Their brains are not hooked up. They're in a time in life, especially middle school, where they're curious and people prey on them. You know, my own son has to have some social media. We were not going to do that until high school. We had to for some athletic reasons. We were told he needed social media.
Right.
And so I'm very involved in that. And he gets to say what goes on, but I get to say what doesn't go on.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know the old phrase, idle time is the devil's workshop.
It is. And let me tell you, my son, who's 13, has gotten lots of direct messages from grown women, we think.
Yeah.
Some of them are explicit, porn type things. I can go in there and see it and delete it. And he's good enough that he will say, Mom, go in there.
Go in there and do it. But
Block,
like I
whatever.
tell the boys, you know, because they're into Fortnite and they,
Yes.
you know, you can like talk to people and people request, and I'm like, you may be playing with a boy named Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin may seem awesome, he's into your stuff. Then Kevin may decide, hey, y'all want to like meet up. Kevin
Yes.
may really be like a 50-year-old Kevin or
Or
a
a
50-year-old
pedophile.
Sharon that you don't, you have no idea.
And they've been blackmailing kids with sexting stuff on Fortnite. So it's everywhere. There are also some writing apps, and parents think, oh, that's great, they're being creative. Well, if you go on Wattpad or some of these Tumblr, you can quickly find explicit porn. So you just really have to watch this for your kids, y'all. It's like the Wild West. And you would not let your children go out on the highway by themselves. Please, please, please monitor what
And
they're
I
doing.
feel like we really need to do warnings against Snapchat, and not
Yes.
trying to specifically call them out, but for the young ones, that's where so much of it
Yes.
it really goes on.
And TikTok too. A lot of people love TikTok. I promise you, all of them have the potential to be dangerous. There's also some problems with child development if you're on apps too early and on iPads and stuff like that. It can actually impair speech development, fine and gross motor skills. It leads to sedentary lifestyles. Be really careful with all
Well,
this.
I've heard you say before the teenage brain really is not fully developed.
That's right.
When is it fully developed?
Some people say it can go as late as 21. It's per individual, but the frontal lobe isn't developed until usually after college in most people. And that's why teenagers act like they act. They don't think anything bad's going to happen to them, and they make ineffective decisions because of it.
And
Frontal lobe,
at that point too, you're way smarter than your parents are. So
Oh,
when your
Lord.
parents are giving you these warnings, they don't know what they're talking about.
Right. Right.
Well,
Yeah.
that doesn't last forever.
I
We
know.
finally realized
Yeah,
our
about-
parents are smart.
Yeah, about 25, you realize, never mind.
Lord, thank
you,
you,
Dr.
parents.
Martha.
Thank
you are
you.
fabulous. Okay, go
Thanks,
by
y'all.
and check her out if you ever need to talk more in depth. All right, y'all sing along with me. Baby shark, do 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 do. It's gonna be in your head forever. You're welcome. Well, now the song will live in your head all day long, but you will want to hear this. Baby Shark Live is coming to the Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium on October the 3rd. Guess what? We got tickets this morning. We're giving away a family 4-pack of tickets to one of you. All you need to do is head to our website, yourcarolina.tv, click on Baby Shark and enter to win. Good luck, and we'll be back with more Your Carolina.